Hello and welcome to another episode of Pokemon Reloaded! Last time we started cruising through the Astilla cave. And this episode we pretty much will be finishing it. I hope. It is not a big cave, but it is not small either, and it is filled with trainers. As with every cave, hiker, follow me to see if I'm ready for a Pokemon gym. Which one was your water gun? That's Magnetad. That's a pretty amazing move because it can really do laughable damage. But when you're pretty lucky, it can really do a lot of damage. And I'm not feeling comfortable getting a Magneton from that heal range. Even though the last two Magnetons didn't hurt for that much, the next Magneton can hit for 17, so... I'll just check water the guns at him. And this is a rock tomb. Okay, we are done with this, hiker. If you don't have at least one gym badge, you are a nobody. Thank you. Hey, and next. Was it this way? Yeah, it is this way. Basically this was the rare Pokemon here. He's not that rare. He's not that rare now that I think. Basically, Drillboy is a semi-rare because the rarest Pokemon in this cave is Roggenrola. I kind of have troubles not remembering his name, but actually pronouncing it. Like, is it Roggenrola or Roggenrola or Rogerrola? Which is the rarest Pokemon in this game. Since he's also a Pokemon that evolves by trading, he needs to evolve. Boulder needs to evolve into Gigalith with an item. And looking for that is actually really annoying and frustrating because that's very rare. Roggenrola is not that rare, but the item is tremendously rare. There are not many Roggenrolas that come with the item. Luckily I found one, and I'm debating into switching rare data for him because I love Pokemon that are rare. But uh-oh. That was a Smogon. Oh, that's a good strategy. He's a Smogon, he's Roar, and starts poisoning my whole team. That's a Smog. That's Bite. That's Nasty Plot. No, that's Howl, not Nasty Plot. I know he has access to Nasty Plot though. He's overall like Handover is overall a really good Pokemon in this game because despite the shallow move pool, he learns a decent status moves and learns a boosting move, which, well, this game is all about boosting yourself and hitting hard. I always my Pikachu learn Nasty Blood, but for that I will have to actually train it from Pichu, because Pichu learns from Nasty Blood at level 18. You have to be always on the watch. in case in case a wild Pokemon comes at you. I know I have to be always on the watch. Um. Okay, the exit is right there, but we want to go. Let's get it with the item to evolve him. It's kind of rare as well, but it's not as rare as the Rock and Roller with the item. We want to be right here, and all be random Pokemon battles are getting super desperate. But you can see the variety of Pokemon we have gotten here. Mankuhita. Basically, you can complete your team even before you. You can complete your team even before you get your second or third badge. I won't say that's with Pokemon you like, because if you're that one that only like, you're the kind of guy that only likes legendary and Dragon Pokemon, then you'll have a little harder time looking for them. But if you are not so picky with your Pokemon, you probably already completed your team. Me, it's because there's a ton of Pokemon that I don't dislike. I mean, I like more Pokemon that I dislike. This is a super poet. There are, of course, Pokemon I do dislike, but there are not many. And for some reason I cannot think of them right now, so... I know a Pokemon I really dislike. Ember! He's fugly, he's not that strong, and he's another good at firefighting. When everyone was waiting for a Pokemon that wasn't firefighting, oh, he has Mortar Drive or Lightning Rod. No, not you. When everyone was waiting for something different than the firefighting, because we have gotten fighting 2 generations in a row, we get a third firefighting and an ugly one, and an ugly and not that useful one. I know the fighting type Nintendo adds. I know Nintendo adds the fighting types on the fighting type on the various starters in order to make them not weak to rock type, which is a prevalent offensive type in competitive play, because rock is the second best offensive type. Well, you can say the second or third best offensive type, because the best offensive types are fighting and ice respectively, but they are very close to each other because ice is mainly a special typing, or at least Pokemon that try to swipe with ice are of the special spectrum. Of course, there are exceptions like Weavile and Mamoswine, but for the most part, ice typing is special, or at least ice sweeping. Sorry. This episode will be a little longer than 20 minutes though, because I have something to show you here. And I need to remove poison from my slowpoke. Cherry berry. Hiker Kaden. I want to see action. Okay, you want to see action. Uh-oh. Ouch, that was a really cool takedown. And you're wondering, he didn't use Sandstorm. His ability, Sandstream? Okay, he has Bite. Very go with care. His Sandstorm ability makes him unleash a Sandstorm as soon as he comes into play. There will be enough for Hippodon and Hippopotas, not Hippodon. And you'll see Sandstorm again. Despite him not using any attack. Really? I got a John? Come on, Slopoke, wake up! I really want to enable nicknames in order to nickname this Slopoke Derpina. I need Derpina again. No, I'm not risking Poison Point. I risk Poison Point. I no longer want to do anything. I tell you. See? Get it with the item, not that uncommon, not that rare. That's why I wanted to show you. If you come here before going out of the cave, you can catch a Larvitar, which is a unique Pokemon. Camper Colin. It is advisable to save the game from time to time. You'll never know what's going to happen. And after that save, Colin will give you a little surprise. The first Mega you'll ever face. And it hits like a truck, except if he uses Seismic Toss. Go Derpina! Go Derpina, go! Yay! Derpina defeated a Mega Pinsir! Okay guys, we'll catch the Larvitar and we'll be done with this episode. Call him. If you say the game and then you do something you regret, you can always load the data. I'm gonna regret defeating the Mega Pinsir with a Slowpoke though. I don't regret not having any status move. I have a different status move. Not very excited about it. Mm. Now 67.5% of catching Larvitar. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and see you next time!